So the guy did his findings and he was ready to kill, if in case. Now, he picked those 5 stones and used one for Goliath. Now, when that stone hit Goliath, Goliath did not fall backward. How did he fall? Forward. What that means was that the stone was just for contact. There was a supernatural hand that pushed him down. In other words, it wasn't about the stone. It was about the fact that he had offended God by defiling the army of God. So David was just positioned by boldness, not even skill, and consciousness of the covenant. And by the way, Saul had the advantage. Look at Judges 20 verse 16. Judges 20 verse 16. Saul actually had the advantage. So Saul could have killed Goliath if he was just conscious of the covenant. It wasn't about David. It was consciousness. Look at, among all these people were 700 selected men who were left-handed. Every one could sling a stone at a head. You know what this means now? If you cut your hair like this and you put it like this, they could throw stone and they will not miss. Now look at the next verse. Where were they from? Where was Saul from? You still don't understand. Saul was trained to throw stone. So David used his training to get his office. Lack of consciousness. He is from Judah. It was the people of Benjamin that were catapulters. Thus the consciousness of the covenant. And if you are going to win, or you're going to be victorious in confronting spiritual warfare, you have to have that consciousness. If you go in unsure, you will come out injured. Are you here?
Yes, sir.
And just because I can, when Saul asked David, he's a small boy, he said, "Are you sure you can do this? I can't put my whole country in your hand." He said, "I can. I've killed a lion. I've killed a bear before." The guy said, "Have you done that?" "Yes." "How do you know? Or how could you vet that? How do you think Saul knew that David actually did it?" He probably had scars. The only problem that Saul ever faced in his life, according to the Bible, was he went to go and be looking for the car that lost. Donkey. What you call soft life disqualifies you from promotion. In other words, the one that has scars is the one that qualifies to be king. In my life, I don't face no problem. When there is a challenge, you won't qualify to face it. Are you here?